All right, everyone, how about a singles read? I like to pepper these in. It's been a little bit. It's sort of the holiday party season. We got a vortex of energy right now, which I talked about in a 3-card I did earlier. So I would watch that. The energies right now, when we're in a vortex of energy, okay? And combined with Neptune being stationed and about to go direct, a lot of things are about to become crystal clear. But in a vortex of energy, it's a bit of a wild card. All bets are off kind of a thing right now. So that said, I got a pre-shuffle here that looks pretty good for my singles. I'm flying outside the soulmate cycle. This has nothing to do with your runner. I pulled on the love, L-O-V-E, energies around you. Okay, what are you attracting? What's coming your way? What is in your orbit? All right, that said, it could be a soulmate. It could just be someone who wants to bang. I don't know. I might get a card with a dude on it with the pecker out. I have no idea. I don't even know if that card exists here. I got naked people here. That's a good sign. Although they did not use protection. I will tell you, be careful. Make sure you use protection if you're banging, if you don't want one of these little critters. All right. That said, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. You get hygiene advice at Steve's Love Tarot. General reading may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. There's a whole playlist of these. Go watch it. Go watch all of them. See which ones resonate with you. That said, this is, I say general reading may or may not resonate. This is very true here. In the soulmate cycle, you're all part of one cycle. You're stuck in one room, dealing with a similar energy. Here, you're all your own little solar systems. So it may or may not resonate. I have no way of controlling that, right? Thousands of people watching. That's why singles reads usually suck. And the soulmate comes in or the runner comes in. I am forcing the runner not to come in. That said, judgment, phoenix rising from the ashes, wheel crossed by the wheel of fortune, things turning around, all right? You may have another soulmate coming towards you. It's possible with the judgment card. But the universe, I encourage you a lot to have gratitude for being part of the soulmate cycle. I always encourage that because gratitude is a way to, it's instantly rewarded by the universe. It's a very balanced, nice energy. It has a warm sort of glow to it, if you will. That said, this is almost an energy here for some of you where you're being rewarded for all the shit you had to go through with a runner. Like I said, it can be an energy, and these cards look very similar too, don't they? Yeah. Things are turning around. Where people weren't interested, now they're interested. This could be somebody who wasn't interested before who's now interested, or who you didn't think was interested in you, who's interested in you. I have no idea. Could happen at a holiday party, could be whatever. Either way, it bodes well for you getting naked with somebody. Again, just make sure you wear protection. These two here, they fucked up, and they had quadruplets, right? There's 4 of them there. Oh man, you think one's expensive. Holy crap. Right there, 3 of Pentacles. It's a solid new beginning. I think this is an energy, whatever this judgment and Wheel of Fortune represent, it's an energy that makes everything okay. And I've been talking about that lately for you. Everything's going to be okay. And this is part of that Neptune direct energy. It sort of shows you the reality of why things happen. Well, it shows you why things happened. Okay? So while you're banging this person, whoever this is, or these people, if it's more than one, I don't know, it somehow kind of allows you to move forward from a more stable position. All right, can I put it that way? The Hermit here, it's a lot of soul energy. That's why I say with the Hermit bookending judgment, it might be a soulmate. It could be somebody you've known, and I know you DFs are attracting soulmates, but whatever you're attracting, it's something you're going to feel very good about because it allows for the energy of December, which is Ace of Pentacles, to come in. It's a very solid new beginning. Again, this Ace of Pentacles here is why I said about the 3 of Pentacles. Whatever happens here, you know, and I do it Steve style and say you're banging somebody, whatever, it allows you, it puts you in a good spot. You feel good at it. You feel alive again. Or you feel like you can move forward from a more stable position, right? Something like that. All right, it's hard energy to describe, but I think I did okay. Let's see where we go. Let's pull a reading. Give me a singles read, universe, flying outside the soulmate cycle. What are you talking about there with judgment crossed by the Wheel of Fortune and that Ace of Pentacles? Give me, we're going to do 4-card reading. All right, let's see. And we'll clarify anything that needs clarifying. Let's see what the universe has to say. There's a lot going on. In a vortex, all bets are off. So again, I did get an energy's always in layers, and it's especially tough in a singles read because you're all your own individual little cycle, right? Your menses aren't synced like they are in a damn soulmate cycle. That said, for some of you, it's somebody that you didn't think was interested in you that now that turns out is, or somebody who wasn't before, somebody who's not your runner that wasn't before. I don't know. Could go anyway. Let's find out. Here we go. You ready? I'm ready. Overall energy of everything that falls on the table is a very nice, sweet energy. It's the Page of Cups. Somebody gonna make you an offer. It's a little fish in a cup. It's a small offer. They might, and if they dress like this, you don't care. It's adorable. It's an adorable. I'm just telling you. It's a fucking adorable energy. It's nice. It's like puppy love, right? Remember that saying, puppy love? Yeah, it is. It ties to that Three of Pentacles quite a bit, where it allows, it just makes you feel alive again. It makes you feel good again. It's nice when someone's interested in you, and it doesn't matter. I've never cared. Lots of people been interested in me. When I was younger, I looked pretty good. Right? I'm holding up all right, but I'm nothing compared to what I was in my 20s. But that said, I didn't care. Sometimes I'd get hit on by guys. I'm not the least bit gay, but I didn't care. I didn't care at all. Flattered if anybody liked me. Anybody was interested. It makes you feel good. All right? That's it. This is nice. It's adorable energy. Let's go. That's the overall energy here. You get a little offer of something. Okay. Four cards. Let's go. 5 Wands. Well, that's an interesting start. Let's see where we go. Chariot. What's crossing the Chariot? 9 Swords. I'm getting a repeating message here. You guys gonna make me give you a lecture on this beautiful puppy love energy? What's bookending the 5 of Wands? 4 of Wands. Yeah, I got this damn son of a bitch. All right, I said your runner is not creeping in, and they're not. This isn't about your runner. Some of you are holding on to the expectation. In other words, this I pointed out earlier that this person, let's say for example, they showed up wearing pink tights and something that looked like a little skirt. Okay, it may not be someone that you're normally interested in. You have to account for the fact that the soulmate cycle, okay, and I'm just going to mention it here for the sake of mentioning it, grew your energy. You're higher vibration now than you were. I know those of you that have been here with me a long time, I feel your energy and I know you're higher vibration than you were when I first got here. That attracts different things. It attracts everything if your vibration's high enough. But at the very least, it attracts something different than what you're used to. Again, not to rip off Dr. Phil, but how's what you're used to been working for you? For a good number of you, not real well. Okay? Again, I always use my sister as an example. She goes for the worst fucking people and then wonders why it ends the same. Every damn time. She got none of the abilities I got. Not a single one. Complete, where I have complete light, seeing sight into energies, she had none. Zero. Nada. It's like blindfold. And every time wonders why it ends. Why does it end? It ends up on my couch crying. Why does it end the same? It always goes the same. Because you keep choosing the same fucking asshole. That's why. Over and over again. You keep sticking your hand in the meat grinder. This energy is different than what you're used to. This is representing new love. It's an adorable energy, though. It's so nice. But you might fight it. You might not think it's going to go anywhere. You want the 4 of Wands. You want marriage. You want something that's going to go to the 10 of Pentacles. You're not just looking, you're saying to yourself, I watch Steve and he's always talking about banging and stuff. I don't want to bang. I'm not a banging person. I'm not the party girl on the Page of Wands banging in the laundry room at the party. Fine. Chill out. Calm the fuck down. It's fine. Just see where stuff goes. Give things a chance to fail. All right? I know they look ridiculous in the pink tights and the little skirt, but give it a chance. This might be a very interesting person. It might. You know, we always judge, human nature is to judge a book by its cover. It's a terrible thing. I mean, even for me, I've done a lot of, I people watch and I study human nature. I've done experiments where I've walked around looking like a total freaking homeless person. And people treat you like shit. Even with my energy, they still avoid you. They don't want to look at you. They don't, nobody makes eye contact and says hello. And then I've gone to the same place, not 2 hours later, dressed, like I'm going to a job interview kind of a thing, cleaned up real nice. All of a sudden, everybody, hi, eye contact, girl walking the dog, making eye contact, hi. I'm the same damn person, son of a bitch. That last person you snubbed off is this guy. It really is like that. So I know you only get one chance to make a first impression, is that old saying, right? But try not to let your first impression of somebody going forward in your new high vibration, okay? High vibrational people feel differently. They look at the world differently. Try not to let your first impression just be based on superficial bullshit, i.e. the cover of the book. All right, you might get in conflict because you're not sure it can go to 4 of Wands, and I'm not a banging type, and I'm not going to be. In which case, you end up in 9 Swords. Well, because you didn't do something. You're letting stupid nonsense get in the way, and you'll regret it later. You will, in effect, become the runner. And what do we say about the runner? If someone wants to run from you, let them. They will regret it. There's a lot of regret around this. It's also an energy of you're worried about nonsense. Just go for it. This Chariot is saying what I just told you. Give someone a chance to fail before you just fail them because they're in pink tights and a whatever, right? And a little skirty thing. It's really true. I wish I could talk to all of humanity, all of society, and get them to fucking think this way. It's really, really scary how people think, how people judge people just based on bullshit. You might be catching somebody on a very bad day, Doctors and cops understand it more than a lot of other people, or nurses and things like that. Because that's a group of people that's usually seeing somebody on a really bad day, right? At their worst. So they tend to understand that concept a little more, But this is something really nice. I'm telling you with that Page of Cups there. And underneath it, again, the same message crossed by the 4 of Pentacles. You might hold back. Don't judge it. All right? If somebody's interested in you, whoever it is, be grateful for it. Be flattered by it, but don't succumb to flattery. That's devil energy. But just be grateful for it. It's nice. You can take that energy and carry it forward. It translates into confidence. All right? Let's clarify. Now, I'm not going to clarify this. I already explained this. I'm not going to clarify this. I already explained it. I'm not going to clarify that. I've already explained it. I'm going to go off like a motherfucker on this 4 of Wands because this is what you might fuck up. All right? There you go. Right there, 4 of Wands. You might be surprised. People will surprise you. Give them a chance to fail. And this comes up a lot in these singles reads, and there's a reason for it. And I'm not digging on you, right? I'm not. I'm just saying societal energies are very superficial. Everybody wants somebody. I see it on these reality shows my wife likes to watch. There was this one girl on Bachelor in Paradise who was going home. I happened to walk in the room. She was in the car going home crying that, whatever. And she actually not all but, she admitted in the car, I want someone I can show off to my friends. I want someone I can this. And it was the most superficial shit coming out of her mouth. And I thought to myself, and I actually said it out loud, I said, this person is not ready for any kind of long-term relationship. They just superficial. They just want someone she just wants someone she could show off to her friends. What the fuck? What are you talking about? No, you want someone where there's love. You want someone that you have feelings for, not to show off to you. Fuck your friends, Seriously, if they don't like it, too bad. All right, here we go. 4 of Wands. What is this? This will help you maybe not get in this. Not get in your head too much. Just go with the flow of energy. Be like water. Like I talked about in the December readings. Water takes the shape of whatever you pour it into. Allow people to show you who they are. And don't judge it by what they look like or what you think your type is. Don't have a fucking type. That's bullshit. We all have preferences. But it doesn't mean you have to just adhere to that and discard everyone that's not part of that. Why is the 4 of Wands here? Tell me about the 4 of Wands. Oh, fuck my ass. Unreal. It's the Ace of Swords. Wow. You will know. Dare I say this, bite my tongue. I think you will know, this is Archangel Michael's sword of truth. The truth is, if you feel this, right? If you allow yourself to feel this Page of Cups energy, it really is adorable. It's like puppy love. It's like a crush, a little bit. If you allow yourself to feel that, in fact, I'm going to leave the energy on the table. You will know that this person has some potential. Even if it doesn't go anywhere, it still raises your vibration if you're grateful for it, and it's a bit of a confidence boost. And look at that. I did not mean to do that. I meant to pick up the deck to see what was on top. What's on top was left there, which means it's also red with the Ace of Swords along with the center card that I'm going to pull in a minute. It's the Emperor. This is, it's not necessarily a soulmate energy. It's kind of going with what I said. This situation, whatever it is, and again, it might be somebody you're not interested in, okay? Is a confidence booster of sorts. It helps you with your self-worth, okay? Which is a lesson for the DF in this soulmate cycle, coincidentally enough. So don't get in your head about it. Don't think too much, all right? Don't pick a fight. Don't, you know. For some of you in a layer of energy, it could start with an argument with somebody. It is possible. And then you're upset about the argument, but it does move forward. It does turn into something that goes to Four of Wands. That's a possibility for a few of you. And again, these singles reads are tough because you're all individual little cycles. So the layers of energy, there's thousands. I mean, if there's 10,000 people that watch this video, there's 10,000 layers of energy here. But I'm adding it all up into a basic message here. So if it does start with an argument with somebody, well, just let it flow. Let the energy flow. It'll be all right. Everything's fine. Center card. Knight of Wands, also red with the Ace of Swords. Now, it's sort of a just go for it energy. I often call this my party girl's big sister. And I said earlier, and some of you watch and get in this Nine Swords or you get in this Five of Wands about this energy because, well, Steve talk about banging all the time. I'm not the party girl. I don't bang. In this instance, just go with the flow of the energy. That's what this card does. It's a brave, impulsive action. Just keep moving forward with it. There's something more there, though. What's crossing this? I know. Yeah, there it is. It's the devil. It's the devil energy. Listen, if you think about this too much, allow the truth to flow. Archangel Michael's sword of truth is a flowing energy. It starts here and it flows out. Allow it to flow. If you don't, okay, it'll become toxic, and this is it becoming toxic. That's a picture of it. Be careful. You have to just go, you have to be the party girl's big sister. Not necessarily the party girl, male or female, but the party girl's big sister with this. All right? It's because it's something different. And whenever something's different, right? This is new love kind of energy, something different. We always are reluctant at first. People don't like change. Told you a million times, marketing companies spend billions of dollars doing what they call educating the public. Educating the public is for a new item, something we've never had before. It takes us in a whole new direction. They did it with electric cars. They did it with hybrids. Nobody wanted a fucking hybrid when they first came out. We go to the gas station and we get fucking gas. We had that problem too with the electric cars, you know. They had a lot of marketing that had to be done to show people it's fine, it's good. They had to get them on TV shows and have the TV people driving them. They always do shit like that. There's not time for that here, you know. No, so don't hold back with this. What's red with this Emperor? What's red with that? Yeah, there's the Three of Pentacles again from the pre-shuffle. It's a confidence booster is all it is. You got a confidence booster coming your way. Something that allows you to move forward on a solid footing. I'm not saying whether this person is or isn't going to lead to the Four of Wands. For some of you, it is somebody you could marry. For others of you, it's just pure, carnal, absolute attraction. I want to fucking bang. It's just like that, right? You'll hear Steve's voice, my voice in your head when you see this person. Inside your head, it'll go, let's bang, right? The way I used to open the bangs back in the day, last year. Let's bang. right? That's what'll be in your head. It's possible for some of you. This is very carnal, the energy around this. I see it. But it's a real confidence booster. It helps. It's almost that without the runner coming in, without their energy, even let's say they keep running, fuck them. This energy completes the cycle of you learning your self-worth. Okay? So again, it plays out differently for all of you. For some of you, it's somebody you thought didn't like you, but turns out they do, which might make you hold back because you might feel inferior. Or maybe you didn't use your epilady that day. I don't know. Whatever it is, you might feel holding back. That's possible. For others of you, it's not your type. It's not what you're used to. It's something different. For others of you, it starts with a fight. Whatever it is, let the energy flow. You have to. That's what the Knight of Wands is saying here. You can always get out. It's fine. You can always walk away. So why not just keep driving for a little bit and see where the road takes you? You can always turn around. You know, it's like that. It's a real confidence booster. It's real nice. Let's see what the witches have to say about all this real quick. All right, let's pull 3 cards from the witches on these three cards here. Because I already pulled on the 4 of Wands. Let's make the primary energy the Chariot. Let's pull 3 cards on the Chariot. Give me 3 cards on this Chariot, and a card fell on the floor. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to tell you it fell reversed. Okay, it's face down, but the red part is facing up, the opposite direction of wherever the red part is here. So okay, I'll pick it up in a second. It'll be our first card. Our first card is reversed, okay, which makes sense because that's going to be played. It's not a clarifier, but it's going to be read with the 5 of Wands. So that's good. I'd like to see that reversed. Let's see. Okay, I've got my shuffle. Crossing the center card is 8 swords. It's an escalation, and that makes sense because this would be technically read with whatever the center card's going to be, but it's also in the Chariot position. And we see here crossing the Chariot 9 swords. So it's the same kind of message. If you overthink this, if you got a whole, you're one of them people with a checklist. Oh, they got to be this, and they got to be this, and they got to be that. I recommend if you're a checklist type, forget what they got to be. Write down what you don't want. Okay? Make that your checklist. Rather than the positive, make the checklist the negative. It'll be smaller. Okay? Keep it small. 5 things you don't want in a person. That's it. And don't make them superficial. Don't talk about looks. Don't talk about, look at this person. Okay? It's ridiculous. But it's a very sweet energy. It's very nice. Okay, so we know that's going to be crossing something. Let me grab this card here. It's reversed. It's the 2 of Wands reversed. You get in your head. This is, again, if you get in your head, you are going to limit. You're going to limit everything. I've got the Chariot cock blocked here already. He's surrounded by cock block cards. All right, you got an Emperor right here trying to come towards you. And you're cock blocking. Oh, no, it's not for me. No. And then you're going to worry about it later. You're going to feel you missed out on something. You yourself will become the runner. 2 of Wands reverse says that. Now, what's the 8 swords crossing? The High Priestess. Yeah. Just listen to your intuition. I know you will feel this. You will. With the Ace of Swords crossing this, you will at least be intrigued by this person if you give them a chance and see past the superficial. Okay? And this is going to play out differently for all of you. I'm doing my best here. What's read with the 2 of Wands reversed? The Tower. Again, look at what the Tower is read technically with the 9 of Swords here. The 2 of Wands reversed is read with this. It's just, if you don't allow the energy to flow, it's going to bother you. Okay? This isn't why. I'll tell you why. Because there is attraction here. Okay? I see it right there. There is attraction here. There is probably some sort of a soul tie here or karma involved. Could be a karmic lesson for some of you. Okay? About being superficial. Or about having too many things on your checklist. Alright? But this results in a lot of regret. It results in exactly sort of what It's almost like the universe is saying, I'm going to send, you have all this attracting energy around you, which we know about. I'm going to send someone really fucking hot. All right? Really, really, well, or hot in the feeling sense. They may not be hot in the physical sense. It depends. You know, it's going to play out differently for all of you. But it is someone that you're going to maybe go, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to, I don't know if I'm good enough, or I don't know if I want this, or whatever. Oh, who's this person coming over to talk to me? You may say something like that in your head. Don't ever do that. Why can't they talk to you? Why can't they have Techron? Why they got to go to Arco? You know, come talk to you, right? Let everybody talk to you. Separate the wheat from the chaff. Don't just prejudge it. And there's a real warning here about that. This reading opened with judgment. Judgment, one of the energies around the judgment card, and I read it in the pre-shuffle, but I didn't really say it because I didn't know where this was going. And I didn't want to freak anybody out. But one of the main messages around the judgment card is judgment. It's major arcana. It's not for you to judge. It's like what the Bible says. You know, judging's for God and judges, unless your job happens to be a judge. But that's only in a courtroom. All right? It's not for you to judge. So, are you a high vibrational person, or are you not? If you're judging people before you even say hello, someone walking towards you going, what's this person want? Right? Like that. That is not high vibration. I will tell you right now. Give everybody a chance to fail. Don't be one of my social experiments where I walk down the street, people ignore me, and then all of a sudden I put on a decent shirt and I'm the bee's knees, the king of the world. All right? This is nice. You got a chance here. It could be at a holiday party. It could be, I don't know if it's somebody you work with. I have no idea. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell us. Maybe it'll tell us something about who this person, where this person comes from. Okay? I don't know. I have no idea. Give me one card and a crossing card. But there's a good chance here. That's somebody. This similar message comes up a lot in the singles reads. And I think it's because of the societal energies. I think we're inclined to do this. You know, we only let pretty people on TV and in movies. You know, they do the occasional. There's the occasional person who's not particularly attractive. You know, they do that so it looks good. They pepper in one or two. But pretty much everybody looks pretty good. You know, very superficial society. It really is. It's funny. It really is. I'm not saying you're like that. I'm just saying in general here, they may just not be a type that you like or something like that. Who knows? We'll see. You'll have to see what happens. But it is definitely coming your way. Give me one card and a crossing card. What else you want to tell everybody? And again, in a vortex, all bets are off. Anything's possible. But it does, if you allow this energy to flow, leave you with a newfound sense of confidence. It is one of the final puzzle pieces to your soulmate journey, if you will, your dark night of the soul, raising your vibration. You don't find out if your vibration's high until situations are put in front of you. We learn who we are through interaction with others. We process it in isolation. But we don't learn who we are in isolation. Nothing, it's like the Buddhists say, nothing exists in isolation. It's true. We learn who we are through interactions with others, interaction with the world around us. You know, whether it can even be nature. You know, if you go out in nature and you don't appreciate it, and you just set fire to it, well, you learn who you are. You're a fucking asshole. You know, that kind of thing. You know, you're someone who sets fire. You're a fire starter. That's what you are. Okay, fine. So, anyway, it is a bit of seeing if you're high vibration. It's kind of the high vibration test. Now, one card and a crossing card. What's the universe want to tell you? Let's see. The Hermit. Yep, everything I just said. Two of Pentacles crossing it. I already said it. While I was shuffling, I read the energy. The cards just backed me up. Who are you? Are you a high vibrational person? Or are you not? Round and round. This is a butterfly of transformation. Use your soul. Let your soul drive. Okay? It's the same applies here as what applies in the soulmate cycle, what applies in a lot of the readings I get for you when I pull on the DF or anything like that. Let the soul drive. It's awake. It'll point you in the right direction. Use your intuition. And we see it right here with the High Priestess. If you use your intuition, you'll charge toward this. Why? Because there's no reason not to. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? The worst thing, you know, as long as you don't go in with false bullshit about this is who I'm going to spend. It's good to be cautious. You know, don't go in with this is who I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. Go in with just this person seems interesting. You know, I talk to them. They're not really my type, but I'll tell you what, they seem interesting. See where it goes. You let your intuition drive. That's all this is saying. Everything I already told you. You know, everything I already said while I was shuffling that. That's your reading. So there's you have a very attracting energy around you. Let your intuition drive. Give people a chance to fail. Don't prejudge. Judging's for God and judges. That's it. And judges only in a courtroom. I'll tell you what. This is a nice energy. Energy that you might hold back from. But it brings you. And look at that. I didn't know that was there. It's an 8 of Wands. That represents forward movement. It's up to you. It's minor arcana. Both of these are minor arcana. They're up to your free will. You can hold back if you want to, but there's a great potential for a lot of forward movement here. And I don't mean you're going to marry this person. I know I'd get more ratings, higher views if I said that. I don't mean that. I'm talking about you, forward movement. Again, that confidence, that setting, just making you feel better, making you feel alive again, kind of a thing. This is a very alive card, right? So let the energy flow, all right? And use your throat chakra. Talk, speak, ask questions, all right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I do. I read the energy honestly. This is what's here. I'd love to give you stories of you're going to get an engagement ring at a party you go to, Christmas Eve. That's all bullshit. No, but even the universe can't predict what a 3D person's going to do. And with 10,000 people watching, I could do that, right? I could say that. And probably 1 or 2 that might happen. It's just the odds, that's all. I don't play the odds. I read the energy, all right? That's it. That's why I don't have any stories about it's a brunette with blue eyes and whatever. That's all bullshit, okay? Complete bullshit. There's no way to do that for thousands of people watching a video. It's just not possible. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope you appreciate the honesty. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck.